In today's video, we're going to take a look at an interesting question spotted on Reddit. Is Glock rifling better? The post I spotted this on was one speculated on some differences between the P365 and G43. The line that caught my eye was something to the effect of the additional barrel length and Glock rifling helps a lot with 9mm penetration. A reply comment pointed out polygonal rifling and how in theory it provides a better, more efficient seal around the projectile, leading to more velocity. We have done numerous ammo comparisons in the past with the P365 380 and G42 are used. I thought today we would do a fresh comparison with the Ruger Security 380 and Glock G28. In my opinion, these firearms are direct competitors and very similar in size. There's maybe 5/100ths of an inch difference in barrel length difference between them. With my Gen 3 G28, in theory, it is in the generation range of Glocks that use the polygonal rifling. What do you got here, Fred? Star of the show. To test this theory that Glock rifling yields better velocity and accuracy, we're going to use three different common range ammos: Winchester Range and Target 95 grain full metal jacket, PMC Bronze 90 grain full metal jacket, and S&B 92 grain full metal jacket. And now, let's hit the range.
Portions of today's video were filmed at the beautiful Banner Shooting Range.
This is Winchester Target and Practice 95 grain Security 380 top right target. $885. 908. 916, 912, 930. G28, 890, 897. 911, 910, 894.
The Winchester Target and Practice with the 95 grain full metal jacket projectile has an advertised velocity of 955 feet per second or 192 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.38-inch barrel of our Ruger Security 380, we achieved an average velocity of 910 feet per second, or 175 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.43-inch barrel of our Glock G28, we had an average velocity of 900 feet per second, or 171 foot-pounds of energy. Let's take a look at the PMC Bronze ammo now.
Okay, this is PMC Bronze 90 grain top left hand target Security 380. $909, 926, 947, 942, 932. I am just very to the right with the Security 380 today. It appears. 941, 915, 948, 955, 927.
The PMC Bronze has a 90 grain full metal jacket projectile with advertised velocity 961 feet per second or 185 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.38 inch barrel of our Ruger Security 380, we achieved an average velocity of 931 feet per second or 173 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.43 inch barrel of our Glock G28, our average velocity was 937 feet per second or 175 feet-pounds of energy. And finally, let's take a look at the S&B ammo now.
Okay, this is the S&B 92 grain full metal jacket. We will do bottom right hand target, 380. $943, 1013, 911, 949, 947. Finally, a decent group out there. A decent-ish grouping. 860, 985, 937, 987, 922. I forgot to record target plan.
Here are our targets after 5 shots. The G28 target is on the left, the Security 380 target is on the right. The S&B ammo with the 92 grain full metal jacket projectile has an advertised velocity of 955 feet per second or 186 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.38 inch barrel of our Ruger Security 380, our average velocity was 952 feet per second or 185 foot-pounds of energy. Out of the 3.43 inch barrel of our Glock G28, our average velocity is 938 feet per second or 176 foot-pounds of energy. Before we get to the conclusion to today's video, let's head back to the range and finish off these boxes of ammo at some fresh targets.
Okay, I think most of those are low to the right. Normally I'd say something like that's me, but I don't think that's me. Here we go. Some of those bouncing right off my, either the bill of my hat or my glasses. One of the two I couldn't tell, but definitely could hear it twanging something in my hearing protection each time. This ammo, it just feels a little spicier. That's how we say in the recoil. Seems like the G28 is at the opposite end of the spectrum. Not the biggest fan of this ammo. After testing 3 different types of ammo, we did get some very interesting results. Some I'd say were expected, but others less so. Let's talk about the numbers, since those are a little less subjective to base a conclusion upon. Based on the numbers we saw today, does the G28 have better velocity than the Security 380? Not really. The numbers were so similar for 2 of the 3 ammos tested that you could easily argue those are within the range of one round to the next. Accuracy, on the other hand, while being more subjective, I'd say our targets tell a more interesting story. Today, and as of late, I have not shot the Security 380 well at all. I'd say I'd shot it quite poorly. Comparing that against the G28 that I haven't shot for months now, where I was on target today, and that fact is even more telling. Does that mean there is something about the Glock barrel that makes it more accurate? Potentially. I could make a bunch of excuses on why the Security 380s are not better, but at the same time, I could make arguments on why the G28 ones are not even better. So, as we like to say, holes on paper don't lie. The holes in paper for the G28 told a much more accurate story today. We'll leave it to you today to decide the conclusion to today's story. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see us continue the G28 versus Security 380 accuracy and velocity comparison with different ammo in the future. We hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so Freddy gets his biscuits.